Before I hop in this video, this is a spoiler alert right now. We're gonna be talking about something, you know. The title's gonna be pretty ambiguous. It has something to do with Bardock, and it's gonna be Bardock on the thumbnail somewhere. But as far as what the video's about, you won't know until you watch past the first 20 seconds. So if you're afraid of spoilers, leave now. If not, we got some stuff to talk about. Everyone good? Perfect. Dragon Ball Super Chapter 76, Bardock. What a twist. You know, this is something that I personally have been excited about for the longest. You know how it is. End of the day, a lot of times people consume stuff the way they want to consume it, whether you are reading a manga like I am or you are anime only. For all you know, a lot of people, you know, are waiting to get the anime to come back and retell, or I guess tell the stories what we saw in the manga so far, from Moro to this. And that might not even happen. I mean, for all we know, Dragon Ball Super come back is going to be a format of random movies every now and then the manga will just be there to kind of like, I guess, keep the story going and keep it fresh and give something for us, you know, at the end of the day, every single month. But by the way, comment section below, how do you guys prefer consuming media? Is it manga and comics? Is it anime? Or I guess TV and movie shows? Or TV shows and movies? Or video games? Because you guys remember Storm, we actually experienced the end of Naruto in the games first, you know, outside the manga as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys like to consume, which specific way down below. But Dragon Ball Super Chapter 76, this is the first time in the entirety of the Granolah arc where I'm actually excited. Well, okay, let me take that back. Second time, you know. Ultra Ego, I'm a fan of. I love it a lot. We'll talk about that here in a couple minutes. But this is the first time where I'm like, I actually literally DM'd Dado. The second that I read the chapter, I was like, bro, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about this. Because, you know, when it comes down to manga and stuff like that, me and Dado will talk about stuff here and there. And this is the first time, well, not the first time, I would say maybe like the second time, but the first time I was really excited to talk about it because Bardock being mentioned at the end of the arc, or the end of the chapter, had me so excited. I love Bardock's character. He's one of the coolest characters introduced in the Dragon Ball universe, and we got so little of him. It was a crime. You know, even with Trunks comes back in Dragon Ball Super, and seeing, you know, what happened with that post Dragon Ball Z was the coolest thing to me. You know, not everybody had the same opinion on the end of the Trunks arc, but I loved it. I loved the Goku Black stuff. I thought it was all really dope. But as far as with Bardock not being brought into the mix, I'm excited to see what happens because there's so much potential. By the way, what is it with Dragon Ball fans and being upset whenever people like myself or just some of us want to know about Bardock and Goku? Like, I feel like whenever you mention Bardock and Goku, the first thing you'll see every now and then is there's always been someone mad for no reason. It's like, they should meet. Goku should know about him. But why? Why does it matter? You know, why does it matter? One thing that you guys know with me on my channel is I don't like to force my opinion on somebody, you know, or on anybody, not just on somebody, but on anybody. If I say I like something, that doesn't mean, hey, you're supposed to like it too. And same thing with you guys. If you like something, that doesn't mean I'm supposed to like it too. So Bardock being mentioned, I guess the first question I'm going to ask you guys is, down below, if you read the chapter, how do you feel about that? Are you excited that we're going to see potentially a connection between Goku and Bardock finally? Or do you not care? Or you think it was stupid? Like, and give me your reasons why. Don't just say, yeah, this is dumb. Yeah, this is cool, and that's it. I want to know why. The whole point of videos like this is to like fuel discussion, fuel talk. And based on the interaction I've been seeing the last couple of videos I've done like this, they're fun to do. You know, again, one thing that I used to love back in the day when I was in school is, you know, when you watch something, whether it be Dragon Ball or a movie or read a comic, read a manga or whatever, and then you go to class the next day, you meet your friends and talk to them about it. And we get to do that all the time in videos like this. That's why I like doing stuff like this. On top of that, it's way more chill, basically just me yelling into the camera, which I guess I already do, but in a more organized way. I love doing that. It's fun to talk about it. So end of the day, the whole point of videos like this is to fuel discussion, is to fuel your opinion. Everyone's opinion on this matters. I don't care if, you know, your opinion might be, you know, super extreme, where you actually hate everything about Toyotaro and the manga, or you love everything about it. So let me know down below. So let's talk about it. So this arc, like I said, my biggest issue with this arc is it feels kind of dragged out. You know, with it being monthly, it does kind of suck to consume Dragon Ball Super in such a slow pace, especially when nothing really happens from week to week, you know. Granolah shows up, he's magically stronger, literally, with the power of the Dragon Balls. And let's be real, you have to do that. Goku and Vegeta are literally broken. I talked about this last week. Goku and Vegeta are too broken for Dragon Ball right now. You gotta do something to bring the antagonist to their level, I guess, to bring them up to their level, you know. And Granolah's ass pull of an idea was to literally wish to be stronger, which I still don't really like. I think it's kind of stupid, because end of the day, Goku and Vegeta are literally made to become stronger and break limits. So with him wishing to be stronger, it doesn't mean he's the strongest, period. He's going to be the strongest at that given moment. And at some point, both Goku and Vegeta are going to surpass him. And at the end of the day, this is my problem with threat levels in Dragon Ball also is, if worst comes to worst, Goku and Vegeta confused. They can bring Gogeta back right then and there with the snap of a finger and then destroy whoever they fight. We've seen that happen in the Broly movie. Granted, I also feel like Vegeta, with how proud he is, he might not want to do that. But let's be real. If Toyotaro or even Toriyama wanted to write that in the story, they would. All they gotta do is be like, hey, Vegeta, if you don't fuse with me, Trunks and Bulma, everybody dies. And it's like, all right, you know what? You kind of spitting. Let's fuse. But you gotta do something to nerf these characters. They are way too strong. Again, one of the reasons why I love Moro so much is they gave him that ability where he had magic. You know, it's a complete different kind of variable where you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how powerful or how potentially weak he is, because at the end of the day, his magic is what controls everything, you know? That's why I like the characters that they've been introducing in Dragon Ball Super, you know? Even though Hit lost, Hit's ability to control time was something that was so different and abstract that even Goku and Vegeta didn't know what to do at that given moment. Obviously, Goku being Goku, he broke through it and figured it out, but like, that's kind of like the exciting part of what we've been seeing in Dragon Ball Super. Even in the Trunks arc, you had an actual immortal for the first time. Well, not the first time, but you know what I mean, but like an actual immortal that they had to figure out what they can do to stop him. Granted, there were a lot of options they could have done, but you know what I mean. And you also saw what happened in the end of that arc anyways. But this is what I like about Dragon Ball Super right now. Granolah doesn't excite me. Granolah has been just kind of this character that has literally the Sharingan, and now he has two of them. And he beat Goku and Vegeta at their best, which makes sense because he's the strongest after all right now. And it's been kind of like, I feel like it's just been more filler than anything. And the reason why is because you can just tell that Granolah is not going to be the final boss of this arc. And in fact, we kind of saw that at the end of this arc, this chapter as well, because when the Namekian shows up at the end, I forgot his name, sorry. He points out, he sees Goku, he sees Vegeta, he sees Goku and goes, he looks familiar. The same that saved you guys, Granolah's people, 40 years ago is Bardock. And you know, at this point, you know, Granolah's all about the revenge story right now. He's probably going to join the good guys, and then the real bad guy's going to show up. This is my problem with it being a monthly series. If it was weekly or bi-weekly, we can kind of like keep up with the paces, but with it being monthly, it's like, now we have to wait another month, and another month, and another month. I guarantee you, I bet you what's going to happen is this next month, what we're going to get is we're going to get like 20 pages of the Bardock backstory saving Granolah's people, and then that's where it's going to end. And it's probably going to end with like maybe the bad guys, I forgot the name, whatever the name is. We'll see them show up with their Dragon Balls, and they'll have their wish, whether this to become as strong as Granolah as well, or they might take control of them. I don't really know. But I don't think Granolah's going to be the final bad guy in this. Maybe they're going to team up with Frieza. I don't even know. But there's going to be something that's going to happen that's going to lead to the actual antagonist of the story. And then now you're going to have Goku, Vegeta, and Granolah, the three of the strongest people in the universe, teaming up to fight whatever the problem is. But now the question is what's going to be worse than those three? Like, what wish could you potentially make to take them on? Are they going to just take away Goku and Vegeta's powers? Are they going to take away Granolah's powers? Is Granolah going to be the final hero of this arc? I don't really know. And I'll be honest, not knowing kind of does excite me to see what's going to happen next, because it's like way more unpredictable. Again, going into this arc, the last couple of chapters, I've been thinking like, well, obviously Granolah is stronger. You know, they gave Goku and Vegeta, or I guess Vegeta really, a new form. And at some point, they're going to figure it out. So the entire arc felt pretty predictable up until this point. Now that we have the backstory, which is kind of cool, we get to see, number one, more of Bardock, and potentially we'll see a connection between Goku and him. And this is what I mean. A lot of times, whenever you talk about Bardock and Goku, the first thing you'll see people talk about online is like, who cares? You know, Goku does not care. It's not that he doesn't care. It answers our questions as the fans of the series. Being able to see the recognition of Bardock as his father. If that even happens, for all you know, they're going to say, oh yeah, Bardock, he looks like you. And Goku will be like, huh, he looks like me. Cool. Anyways, back to the fight. That very well might happen. I hope it doesn't, but it could happen. Plot twist, watch this actually happen. And this whole like idea of bringing up Bardock to make us think that they're going to have the Goku Bardock connection finally. It's going to be all basically just to hype us up for the next chapter, only for nothing to happen. Comment section below. Give me your honest idea of how Goku would react to this Bardock story. Will he care? Will he not care? Like I said, it's kind of hard to figure out what's going to happen. I still feel like he doesn't really care, because at the end of the day, the actual father to Goku is always going to be Grandpa Gohan. He raised him, you know? Especially because in the fact that he fell on his head and lost all his memories. The only information he has about Bardock, if I remember correctly, was when he fought Frieza, and all Frieza said was like, you look like somebody I fought before, and then that's it. But there was no connection actually made. That's it. That's all we got out of it. So hopefully now we actually get some kind of a backstory of Bardock that will connect him to Goku, and then Goku will be like, huh, my dad was kind of a badass. Yes, Goku, he was. He's one of the coolest characters in the Dragon Ball universe. I'm excited. Like I said, I read that chapter and I immediately hop in DMs with Dad. I'm like, bro, we gotta talk about this. I'm hyped. Because I know a couple days ago, before the chapter officially came out, he was trending on Twitter, Bardock. And I'll be honest, I usually stay away from the spoilers, just because I'd rather just consume it with the full scans when it comes out. You know, I read it on viz.com or the other Shueisha website that's available for free legally. You know, I'll consume it there first once it comes out. But like, I did peep it and I saw, like, damn, Bardock gets mentioned at the end. Like, I wonder what's gonna go, what it's gonna go. And I remember reading on Twitter, so many people were upset. But at the same time, there was so many people who were excited as well. So it's always kind of like a yin and yang. It's always like a 50-50. You get people who are happy, you get people who are upset. But that's the whole point of videos like this. It's fun to hop on here and discuss amongst fellow Dragon Ball fans and get everyone's thoughts on it. So again, comment section below. Let me know what you think about Bardock being mentioned and potentially where this arc is going. Like I said, I still don't know. I'm not fully sold on it yet. I'll tell you right now. Moro I enjoyed. Everything else prior to that I enjoyed. But the Granolah arc, I'm kind of like, it's still gonna take some time to convince me that it's cool. I mean, by far the most favorite part though is the Ultra Ego form. I like it a lot. It suits Vegeta so well. And then of course it's Bardock mentioned. But for now, still up in the air. So yeah, I'm ending right here. Comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on everything we discussed down below. And again, I might do videos like this once a month whenever a new chapter comes out. Again, I don't want this to be more like reviews. It's more like my thoughts. And again, I also don't want to force my opinion on you guys. So if you guys disagree with anything, please talk about it down below. And same thing, give me your opinions. I'm probably also going to disagree with down below. The whole point of these videos is to talk, fuel discussion, and just be a Dragon Ball fan. You know, Dragon Ball being back in 2020, 2021, you know, the past couple years has been one of the most coolest things to me because I grew up with the show and I still get to live with it today. Like, that to me is just dope. So yeah. With that said, let me know your thoughts down below, and let's see where you guys stand with Bardock. But I guess I'll see you guys next month for another one of these, unless we get some more leaks, and I might actually hop on that and talk about it whenever that happens. But most likely, I'll probably wait for the chapter to come out fully and give you guys a couple days before, you know, I make a video on it so you guys can discuss it first. That way I don't potentially spoil anything. If I do spoil you or anything on one of these videos, I apologize. Again, the title and thumbnail will be kept obscure. It'll be related to Bardock, but I'm probably going to try to not connect it to, you know, the chapter and stuff like that. So if anything, it might look like a what if video end of the day. So yeah. But that said, let me know your thoughts down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up if you had fun. And I'll see you guys next month for another one of these videos. Peace.